think he definitely just turned some heads. I'm not sure that Fred VanVleet is putting one down with two hands like that. But the leadership that VanVleet has provided, likely done for the year. You never know. Crazy things have happened, as we saw in Boston with Jason Tatum's return. But out with the torn ACL as James levitates, couldn't finish. And the rebound falls to Jabari Smith Jr.
VanVleet gave him that coach on the floor. He was the leader of this team. Shepherd from downtown.
He just could not rattle it home, but he's feeling himself early, rightfully so, after the finish of the first. Reeves, that was a quick beat to the bucket.
It gets you going as if he's coming to the middle of the floor, then he quick crosses over to the right hand, turns the corner, and puts it in.
31-28, Reeves with 4 points. Doncic led all scorers in that opening quarter with 16. Durant had 8. Shepherd had the final 5. Looking for more, spray it out. Thompson can't hit the 3. And it's a loose ball foul staying here as Capella did so. He is not only a fan favorite, but he provides everything for the team scoring, passing, rebounding. He's taken a ton of charges this year, top 5 in the NBA in that category, as Smith lines one up and knocks it down from the outside.
And Smith talking to himself a little bit out there, saying, I got it going now, I've got it going, because, as I mentioned, about a month and a half ago, he was struggling shooting the ball. He's getting it back now.
Well, we just saw the improvement from Austin Reeves that J.J. Redick's talked about, the hand-to-hand
to wind up picking on a certain player. Well, Reeves was one of those guys a while back, so they're trying to get him to compete harder for defensive end.
Well, blocked by Thompson on the outside, using that long reach. In transition, nearly threw it away. James, oh, he got the spin. The English on the ground, and the recovery from Finney-Smith. It'll stay with the Lakers. DFS is asking Ime Udoka to challenge the call. That was a wacky sequence between the two former teammates, and then they caught him sleeping. Houston wasn't prepared, and Reeves takes advantage.
Shepherd just said to the official, you gave him the ball so quick, we never was set up. The official said, that's your problem, not mine.
We had the early jump ball, and now the quick inbound on the easy deuce. Thompson drive and kick, extra. Smith, pump, drive. Smith, stop. Thompson had it knocked away. Another turnover forced by the Lakers. Reeves off the screen from LaRavia. Ravia has seen his minutes go down a bit, but he has still been effective when his number's been called. As Smart missed it off the side of the backboard and right on cue. Jake LaRavia.
He said it wasn't just because we were surrounded by the teams. He said the fans would also ask the question, who's better? Who's going to put up more points that night? Said that friendly competition amongst fans was such a cool element to their story, and it's still happening today. Also says he remembers the very first time he faced LeBron. Said it was a bad game in Cleveland. LeBron didn't even play in the fourth quarter as the Rockets put up 3 more points. But he said as a rookie, he was just putting up shot after shot, so they did end up scoring more than him in a blowout loss. But man, he said one of those matchups then is still how he feels to this day, guys, playing LeBron.
I love that Kevin is so honest, that he loves the chatter from the fans, something that he's talked about at great lengths of really enjoying as a part of this journey. Foul's going to be called on Capella there. Maybe just 86 points away, so if he has the Bam Adebayo type of night, you never know, it might happen.
With basketball, it's not about anything else with them other than playing the game and trying to win as much as they can. They're two very, very special guys. Yeah, numbers are one thing. They're going to have great numbers, but it's the other part of it with both of them. If you get a chance to meet them, know them, they're kind of interesting people. They really are.
Now, basketball junkies, no question. By the way, those were the first 2 free throws of the game for the Lakers. Only 4 combined free throws so far. The first 2 came in the first seconds of the game for Eason. As Eason can't hit late clock, Capella got a hand on it, claims it on the offensive rebound, goes up strong, and that's a transfer 3.
There you see.
The 1-year-old operates from this point moving forward for the rest of the first half. All square at 37. Reeves looked to turn the corner, and the foul could be called. It looked like Smith might have gotten a little bit of the arm before the floor. So a side out for Austin Reeves. Bron stays on the floor. We haven't seen Luka Doncic yet in the second quarter after 16 first quarter points. The bounce, and LaRavia trying to go acrobatic. A late whistle comes, and another foul. It is the second personal on Capella, and it is the 4th team foul on Houston with 8:07 to play in this second quarter. And Ime Udoka mentioned not allowing free throws being a big 9:30, the second of the 2-game mini-series right back here in Houston. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Reed Shepherd looking for Durant, but it was kicked by Austin Reeves. So over 4 minutes gone in this second quarter. Durant bounce, a little bit awry, ends up with Shepherd, 5 to shoot. Eason fires. Long rebound, tracked down by Eason, but he was out of bounds.
Coming into this game tonight, right in the middle of the road, 15th in the NBA.
These teams are combined 6 of 20 from 3 to start this game. The Rockets bottom 5 in three-pointers made per game because they just don't take a lot of them. As James misses the turnaround, rebound 8. James cut through. It's Reeves on the outside. Got the bump, put it up, couldn't bank it in, and it'll be free throws for Austin Reeves. When he scores 20-plus points already today, 7 points and 3 assists in his first 14 minutes. Give him 8.
So LeBron goes out of the game. Doncic back on the court. LeBron with 2 personal fouls.
So it'll be Luka out there with Reeves, Ayton, Hachimura, and Laravia. Shepard, Eason, Capella, Durant, and Smith the 5. Capella right to the rim. And Hachimura is going to pick up the second start of the season. First start for Capella since December 6th at Dallas. The physicality that he brought with a back injury, averaging 20 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists per game. Capella splits a pair. 3-point ball game with Doncic back on the floor. Lakers already in the bonus with 7 minutes to play in the second. That's a deep one, but Doncic can't hit it. Good box out by Durant. Thompson slows it down, and they get Durant some easier looks.
Well, it's either somebody playing him very tight, very physical, or it's the second Laker coming to take it out of his head.
He's got 8 so far. 5 to shoot. Cross. Durant is pure.
You know, sometimes, no, it's not the actual double team getting there, but the player sees it out of the corner of his eye, and it might be enough to break his concentration and not make the shot.
Oh, the fake, but Reeves couldn't finish it. Rockets looking to push. Durant up to 10 has hit his last 5 from the floor. Finney-Smith pump and drive. Finney-Smith bounce. Laravia with a recovery defensively. J.J. Redick loves that type of effort from Jake Laravia. Austin Reeves couldn't cash in. Eason couldn't claim it. Second chance now for L.A. Hachimura's going to get called for the offensive foul. Both teams over the final 5+ minutes of this first half. Durant with 10 and 3 rebounds. Jabari Smith Jr.'s got 9. 7 for Capella, 6 for Thompson. Durant, shake and bake, long 2. No, Smith rebound. That's about as high percentage as it gets.
Let's keep in mind that if you come with the second man, even if it's late, that means someone is not being blocked out underneath, and you're taking a chance against a terrific offensive rebounding team like Houston.
Good start for Smith up to 11. Reeves lost the handle out of bounds. It'll stay here with 10. And while the depth isn't what maybe some expected or the Rockets internally expected because of the injuries to Van Vliet and now Steven Adams, namely, as that one misses and the rebound goes to Eason. The versatility in the different ways and lineups could be put on the floor for Ime Udoka excites him as the coach. Durant thought he got hit, lost the basketball. No real numbers for LA. Smart doesn't care. Right back from Kennard. Doncic will drive on Durant. Stop. Fake. Doncic. Put it through. No whisk.
Well, his handle getting better allowed him to get away from defenders, just get a little bit of space. He's such a terrific shooter that if the handle gets you away, then the length and size get you up over the top for a clean look.
Doncic against Finney-Smith again. Doncic on the attack. This time he will get the whistle. And he'll get free. Can add to his game-high 20 points on 9 of 14 shooting, but his first free throws of the night here in Houston. Top NBA still wingspan. Jabari Smith Jr., 7'1" wingspan. Eason, 7'2". Durant, 7'5". Capella, 7'5". And then Ime Udoka said, well, they're totally fine playing small ball as well. You get Ray Shepard a little bit more out there. You have Şengün when he's healthy and available, and you can cater to what the opposition is putting out there and make sure that you have the optimal lineup at all times.
Yeah, and imagine if they would have had Adams, they're really big, and add the physicality to it.
Finney-Smith, no. The Lakers feel like they are coming together and gelling at the right time. The word that J.J. Redick used is coalescing. He feels like this is a team hitting its stride, and they finally have had consistency in the lineup. Doncic misses, rebound, Ayton tips it to himself. Back outside, it's Kennard, it's a 3. It's off the mark. Another rebound, but Hachimura could not get it to his second hand out of bounds.